Hello everyone and welcome to another sketchbook video with me. This is a decorating a sketchbook with me. This is sketchbook 9 and just a little side note, I do actually have more than 9 sketchbooks, but this is my personal book, so I count this as number 9 basically. So yeah. All the stickers and the book will be linked down below. The stickers and keychains are from Amazon, apart from 2, which is Arwenninja and watercolor, who is my OC at that I made in Sim 4. Those 2 were printed by me from my own printing device. The sketchbook is a TJ Jones or WH Smith, it's an A4, so I'll also link that down. And yeah, so let me tell you the theme of the book when I was designing this. As I said, this was designed last year. So I was very interested in Genshin Impact since COVID, basically. The COVID era brought me into Genshin Impact, and it's been my favourite game since then. Unfortunately, I have stopped playing it now because obviously it's kind of just getting a bit boring and repetitive, and just, I don't know, time and space on my computer and iPad as well. So all that kind of had come to play with all this. But yeah, I really do like this book still because it still has like characters I actually still like love to this day. Obviously Kazuha is my main, if you didn't know. Chongyun used to be my old main, but Razor was my first main, and then I went to Chongyun, and then Kazuha is just my forever main now. But yeah, that is what this sketchbook cover is based on. I was actually going to draw on it, but my skill level when I was filming this wasn't very good. Like, I would know if I drew on the cover, I would hate it because obviously art styles develop over time, but I have this weird, like, really bad thing where I do not like anything, and if I messed up, I would not touch that sketchbook. So it's better for me to use stickers until I kind of improved to a good art style that I prefer and love, more than just rushing myself into an art style and then just end up hating it, because that was what I would do normally. So I'm kind of glad that I did stick to stickers. I actually do have a travel sketchbook coming soon because I'm going away on holiday and I needed a sketchbook to take with me because, you know, I do not go anywhere without sketching. So I will be decorating that cover, and I'll actually be drawing on that cover actually. And that will be coming soon as well. Either the 8th, well, I think this one will be coming out on the 18th, and then the travel sketchbook will be coming out the following week, so about the 25th. And then I have to think about a video for the 1st of August because I don't want to leave you guys without a video then. But it's just thinking of ideas. So on the bottom, as you can see, we got Chongyun and Xiao, because I also really like Xiao, and obviously Raiden Shogun, because she was a very popular character. I do think all their designs are really cool. I kind of wish my characters, like my OCs, will have such fun, like cool and really like, what is the word, like very detailed costumes. But knowing me, I won't be able to draw them again. Because obviously, I don't know, I just struggle when it comes to that. And if you didn't know, I'm slowly gonna write a slice of life for all my main characters. So, you know, that'd be something we could all look forward to. I actually have to try and figure out how to actually write and plan a comic book that is slice of life, because I've never done that before. So I might have to make a little short comic book first, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, that's like a fun idea, because obviously my goal is to make a fantasy comic book, or manga even. It's just that I'm worried that my art style, well, your art style will always change, but I'm not very good at drawing dynamic, like really big poses, you know, like fighting poses. I'm not very good at that yet, so still learning. Obviously, you're gonna forever learn. You can't really say that you're not gonna learn, but you will. You learn, you develop, you know, it works. And I'm still kind of young, so I got time.
Now, mama, don't you cry. You know they'll come a day where I come visit you at home, and if I never stay, the same old now welcome sign, the population getting by, crossing that county line brings back the good old days, with the same old station on the side of that homegrown two-lane paradise, watching that midnight sky you don't see in LA. This big world will always change, but the small town will stay the same. This concrete tree line's got my head up in the clouds, a good thing that I got my roots back in steady ground. With the same old small church parking lot, I cried when Bobby tied the knot. By God, we never thought he'd give her his last name, or the ring that I want.
Alright, so you can tell I had a bit of a break then because I filmed it weirdly. I was filming this on an actual camera, and then I've changed now to film it on my old phone, because I can just delete it and then I redo it again, so it's just easier. But the stickers I'm using now are from the range. I've also, I think, linked these ones, I think, or maybe I haven't, I don't really know, I don't remember, I have to see. I probably haven't. And then these are also, these stickers that I'm flipping through there are also from Amazon. I don't know if I was able to find those, but yeah, I was adding blue again because, as you can see, the colours I tend to use for my sketchbook is blue, because blue is obviously my favourite colour, if you can tell by my bedding and my pyjamas. Okay, moving on to my drawing picture. So this is recent. This is actually filmed today on the 12th of July. It's very hot in the UK at this moment of time, and guess what? I think my pens have dried out, so I was trying hard to make this pen work, and all my pens that I was using for the skin colours are like all dried out. I was like, bro, what the heck? Nah. So this is Oliver, my OC. He is my crybaby OC, and I have decided to make him maybe a ship with this girl called Kaede, and Kaede is from the sketchbook tour. You can see she's one of the Sakura sisters, and I thought those two would be cute together, like him taking a photo and then her posing. But I haven't drawn her yet in my book, so we'll see how that goes. I was rubbing out again because for some reason the rubber I like just doesn't know how to rub out. It's very weird, and it used to be really good, and now it's like slowly going down a bit, so I used a different rubber. There you are, here I am struggling with the colouring process with those pens. I have to buy all the new pens again. I'm forever ordering skin colour pens, I swear. This pen wasn't as bad, but it was still, the nib was still being weird again. These pens are not sponsored, by the way. I had these a few years ago from my dad because he bought them when I first started when I wanted to use alcohol markers. So these are like, I think I had them since 2022 maybe, or less than that. So these are quite old. These are about 6 years old or a bit younger. Okay, so here I am drawing Wakasa. Specifically, Wakasa is the one who's clicking the camera button to take the photo, because as you can see my proportions was very weird. Like, I didn't draw, I think I should have made Oliver bigger, but then I was kind of conscious about me putting the welcome, because obviously I normally put welcome, and I drew Oliver first and then I drew that sunset on the other page, so I didn't actually think about even adding it onto the other page. So Oliver unfortunately had to suffer with the welcome page thing, but I think I'm kind of glad that I've done that. Checking out on 4 because my phone keeps going off. So yeah, Wakasa is the one taking, like, pressing the buttons. I'm guessing like Oliver was too scared to do it because, as I said, Kaida is probably posing and Kaida is gonna be like Oliver's crush. Oliver was not gonna have a love interest until recently, and I found an old photo of Kaida that I drew, and I was like, Kaida and Oliver, oh my gosh, they would be so good together, like two shy people, two introverts. That's so cute, you know? And yeah, that's where Kaida came in basically. Then drawing Oliver's hair, he has like this weird grey, like his top bit is grey and then the bottom bit is white or like a lighter grey. I don't have a lighter grey, so I kept it white. But yeah, I always like his hair. I think his hair is very different. I did actually colour it like it looks like a bluish grey, but I actually really like that actually. I think the colours I was drawing before was too dark, even though it should be dark. And his eye color is green. I think it's the only character I have that has green eyes, so that was very exciting. And his plaster as well. His plaster is a bit too dark, but that was the only color I have, because with digital you have access to loads of colors, whilst with traditional you're limited basically, because you only have certain amount of colors, and some of the colors don't match with what they say they are, like the lid on them. They don't match, so you got to be careful with that. I had actually messed up in the sketchbook video Kaida's skin color, because I made it a bit too, like, she looks orangish, and she should have been pale as well. I by accidentally colored it the wrong skin color. And then here I'm searching up a song because I was listening to music. So I was trying to find a song. As you can tell, I got very distracted. Okay, so a bit about Oliver, because I think you might want to know more about Oliver. So Oliver is my crybaby OC. He has two older brothers, who is Kenji, and I actually don't remember his other brother's name. He also is a Pisces, I think he is, because his birthday is the 18th of March. So he's a Pisces. His favorite color is definitely going to be green. He is a earth user, so everything he does relates to the earth and all that. He's very gentle and soft, and I do picture him being in the military. He is probably in the actual army, so he'll be like working alongside Noda and Ray maybe, but I have a feeling that he would just be like a soldier, not like with Noda, he's a vampire hunter, and then Ray's a demon hunter, because obviously my world is literally supernatural with like vampires, demons, werewolves, you name it, all that. Oliver is a bit too scared to be fighting vampires and demons, but I do think he will, if he has to, he will fight vampires, not demons. He doesn't touch demons, I don't think. But he would definitely touch vampires if he was forced to, basically. So I think that would be his like last option, basically. But here I'm looking up inspo for what I can do for the background, and I kind of wanted it to look very like romantic and anime, like a really nice type of looking background. So I use watercolor differently, because I never used watercolor, because when I used it in this book once, it didn't look very good. It looked really bad, but I think it depended on the paper, and for some reason the paper for this sketchbook is so much better. Even though I used watercolor in the exact same sketchbook, I think I had a bit of an iffy like paper basically. So, and I didn't add as much water as I did when I was younger, because you know, when you're younger you're like, oh, water, ooh, watercolors, ooh, let's go crazy. Whilst obviously I have learnt to be more chill and relax and try not to go crazy with what you do.
something about those city lights were calling out my name. Now mama, don't you cry, you know there'll come a day where I come visit you at home. And if I never stay, the same old worn out welcome sign with population getting by, crossing that county line brings back the good old days, with the same old station on the side of that homegrown two-lane paradise, watching that midnight sky you don't see in LA. This big world will always change, but the small town will stay the same. This concrete tree line's got my head up in the clouds. A good thing that I got my roots back in steady ground. With the same old small church parking lot, I cried when Bobby tied the knot. By God, we never thought he'd give her his last name. Or the ring that I wore on the night that we once stayed 14 tonight. Those Friday football lights sure did feel like fame. This big world will always change, but the small town will stay the same. Thought these freeways led to freedom, thought I'd leave and find my way. But when this big map tide breaks me down, I go back to the place.
Okay, so one of the things I do think that kind of annoyed me was that my paint, when I was using watercolor paper, obviously that is made for watercolor, I could blend it, whilst for this one it was a bit less easy to blend the blue, but I found it easy to blend like the green and yellow for some reason, but I just didn't find it easy to blend the blue at all. And I tried using, but I think it was because I was a bit scared to use a lot of the water, because obviously I didn't want it to go through the other page, so that is kind of some of it. But yeah, some of it didn't really blend very well. You can still kind of see, like, you know, areas where this paintbrush has done like circles and stuff, but generally I do really like this piece. If I don't really like anything for like about it, I will like go on it in my personal time. But yeah, I am very proud of this piece. Maybe I would go back with some like white dots and just pour it around there, but yeah, apart from that, I don't really hate this piece. For the camera though, that was a bit more of a pain, because I have no black anymore, because black pens for some reason dry out so quick, and I try not to use black. And the annoying thing as well was this black had also kind of smudged Wacker's fingers. Oops. I tried to avoid that, but for some reason the other side, it like with Oliver's hand it was okay, but with Wacker's hand it was like, no, we don't, like, his hands can go. And I'm very concerned, so I had to redo that again. So by just pouring like white paint over it basically. I also added some stars on the camera to make it a bit more personal to Oliver, because I think Oliver would, you know, he would decorate his camera, maybe like put like stickers down and stuff. So I used a Pascal pen to do that, and I thought that was really fun and cool. So yeah, we're slowly coming to the end of the video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in another video. I will have another sketchbook decorating video for next week. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and thank you again so much for your support, and I'll see you all in another video. Goodbye for now.